Do you remember the last time you woke up feeling truly alive and energized? If that moment feels like a distant memory, then just one small daily habit, chewing on a single clove for 60 seconds, might be the key to unlocking the man you used to be. Don't miss this. Watch through to the end and discover how something so simple could change everything. Hi, I'm Dr. Emily Cater, a men's health specialist here in the US. For over 30 years, I've listened to hundreds of men, over 60 men who were once strong, confident, and full of life, tell me the same thing. Doctor, I don't feel like myself anymore. It's like a fire that's slowly going out. I know that feeling. And I want you to know, this isn't the end of your story. In fact, it might just be the beginning. The beginning of a quiet, natural, and deeply real recovery. Today, I'm going to share with you a tiny habit I call the 60-second method. No pills, no prescriptions, no strange devices, just one clove, and 1 minute a day. You've probably seen this spice sitting in your kitchen 100 times. But did you know that inside it is a powerful compound that can trigger blood flow back to your most vital areas, lower the hidden stress that's quietly draining your testosterone, improve deep, restorative sleep when your body naturally produces the most hormones, and even clean up oral inflammation, which silently affects your sexual function? Just 60 seconds of slow chewing each day, and this clove starts working with your body, not against it. And the most beautiful part? Many men who had lost hope came back to me and said, I feel like I'm waking up again, not just in my body, but in my spirit. In the next part, I'll walk you through exactly how to use this 60-second method, when to take it for the best results, and what you can expect on day 7, day 14, and day 30, if you stick with it. Dear friend, there's something I often tell my patients over 60. Good circulation is the foundation of male sexual health. No blood, no life. And that means no erection, no pleasure, no connection. So what's the problem? After 60, the tiny blood vessels that supply your intimate areas, the ones crucial for sexual function, begin to narrow. They stiffen. They lose elasticity. The blood can't get to where it needs to go, when it needs to get there. And the result? Well, you know it, your body just doesn't respond the way it used to. But here's the good news. There's a natural compound in cloves called eugenol, and it acts as a gentle, plant-based vasodilator. When you chew on a clove, eugenol quickly absorbs through your mouth and enters your bloodstream. It starts to soften and open up those small vessels, especially in the most sensitive areas of the male body. I call it a kind of micro-massage for your blood vessels. No pills, no procedures, just your own body, finally flowing and responding again, like it used to. And you know what many of my patients tell me? Not only do they feel a warm sensation spreading through their body, they begin to feel more sensitive, firmer, more responsive. Most importantly, they start to believe in themselves again. Now here's something most men don't realize, but it's one of the first questions I ask when someone comes to me with low performance. Are you having any trouble with your gums, or maybe bad breath? They usually look surprised. They never expected something like gum health to be connected to what's happening in the bedroom. But science is clear. Even mild gum disease allows harmful bacteria from your mouth to enter the bloodstream. That triggers low-grade inflammation, the kind that silently damages the small blood vessels that feed your sexual organs. So even if you're eating well and exercising, if your mouth is a source of infection, your circulation can't work the way it should. Here's the good news. Clove is one of nature's strongest natural antibiotics. Just chewing one clove a day introduces powerful antibacterial oils into your mouth. It helps kill off harmful gum bacteria, cleans up the oral environment, and protects your blood vessels from being silently poisoned. And what many men have told me is this. Within just a few days of consistent chewing, their breath felt fresher, their gums bled less, and most importantly, something started shifting, gently, naturally, and in a way that lasted. Dear friend, if there's one thing I wish every man over 60 truly understood, it's this. Deep sleep doesn't just let your body rest, it's where your testosterone is reborn. I've met so many men who eat well, exercise regularly, and yet they still feel tired, unmotivated, and disconnected from the spark of life. So I ask them, "How are you sleeping at night?" And almost every time, they sigh, "Not great, doc. I fall asleep okay, but I wake up, wide-eyed, at 2 a.m. for no reason." This is more common than you think. And sadly, when your sleep is shallow and broken, your body can't produce testosterone the way it should. Now here's why I love clove so much. It doesn't just support blood flow. It also contains a powerful compound called beta-caryophyllene, a natural nerve calmer that helps shift your body into a state of safety and relaxation. Exactly what's needed to enter deep, healing sleep. When you chew a clove about an hour before bed, the essential oils work to calm the nervous system, ease tension, steady the heart rate, and guide your body into the exact state it needs for natural hormone production. And what do many men tell me after a few nights of this habit? "Doc, I started dreaming again, and I wake up feeling different." Yes, different, because their bodies are finally returning to their original design. Now, let me tell you about something that's silently ruining the hormones of many older men. Stress, and the sneaky hormone that comes with it, cortisol. So many men over 60 have told me, "Doctor, I don't get it. I'm doing everything right, but my body just doesn't respond anymore." So I ask gently, "Have you been under stress lately?" And the room usually falls silent. They look down and say, "Money, health, family, getting older. It's always on my mind." That's the real reason their bodies can't bounce back. High cortisol chokes out testosterone. The two can't exist in high levels at the same time. When stress builds up, testosterone drops, and with it goes energy, drive, and a sense of manhood. This is where clove becomes a secret weapon. Beta-caryophyllene acts directly on your brain's safety receptors, calming the nervous system from the inside out. Just minutes after chewing, many men tell me, "I felt it in my chest, like a weight lifted. My mind finally let go." That's not your imagination, that's cortisol going down. And when cortisol lowers, testosterone finally has a chance to come back. No pills, no therapy sessions, just one small habit, chewing a clove a day, and you're quietly clearing the path for your hormones to heal. And your strength to return. Let me share one more thing with you. Recovery doesn't happen overnight, but sometimes, within just a few days, your body begins to whisper that something is changing. I've walked this journey with many older men, some in their early 60s, some well into their 70s, and they all started with just one clove a day. Now, let me share with you the timeline I've seen again and again. Based on hundreds of real-life cases. By day 7, many men begin sleeping more deeply. They describe a gentle warmth spreading through their body. And more importantly, a clearer, lighter mind. One man told me, "I'm not waking up drained anymore. And my dreams aren't chaotic like they used to be." By day 14, this is when your body's natural energy starts to come back. You begin to feel a quiet motivation, not forced, but coming from within. You might feel like standing up, walking more, moving your body just because it feels good again. And here's what surprises many men. I woke up with morning wood, something I hadn't seen in years. That's a powerful sign. It means your circulation, nervous system, and hormones are beginning to coordinate again, just like they used to. By day 30, many patients look at me with a brightness in their eyes and say, "Doc, I feel like I've come back to life. My body feels light, my mind is clear, I feel confident again." Some haven't rushed back into intimacy yet, but they feel their bodies are ready. Others have resumed light exercise, reconnected with their partners, not out of obligation, but because they genuinely feel strong again, and worth living for. And I always tell them this. It's not the clove that created the magic. It was you, giving your body a chance to recover. And now, let me tell you about a simple little habit, just 1 minute each morning, that can change the way your entire day unfolds. I call it, the first minute that wakes up your blood. Here's what I suggest. Right after waking up, before your coffee, before breakfast, chew 1 to 2 cloves on an empty stomach. Why this timing? Because your digestive system is still quiet. Your body absorbs the clove oils more effectively. And more importantly, your nervous and hormonal systems haven't yet been disturbed by the day's stress. Just 60 seconds, and you'll be triggering Full body circulation. Blood flowing to your brain, your heart, your muscles, and yes, to your private parts. Natural alertness. No caffeine needed, yet your mind feels sharp and your reactions are quicker. A renewed sense of vitality, a calm inner energy begins to stir. No rush, no pressure, just you. Present inside your own body. I have patients who've done this every morning for months. And they often say, I've fallen in love with mornings again. I don't wake up heavy or foggy. I feel ready to live. You don't have to run 5 miles. You don't need to lift weights for hours. Just 60 seconds, enough to start the day like a man who still deserves to feel alive. You know, there's one question older gentlemen often whisper to me in private. Doctor, if I want to use clove to support intimacy with my wife, when should I take it? I usually smile and reply. Think of it as gentle preparation, not for a performance, but for being fully present. It's simple. Just chew 1 to 2 cloves about 30 to 45 minutes before a workout, or before an intimate moment. Why that timing? Because clove doesn't just open blood vessels and boost circulation to the places that matter. It also puts your mind in a unique state, alert, yet relaxed, energized, yet not anxious. Some men have told me, it wasn't just that my body responded better. I could feel my partner more, like I was truly there in the moment. And at our age, what truly matters isn't just physical arousal. It's connection. It's being able to look your partner in the eyes and know she sees a man she still trusts and understands. Using clove before exercise works similarly. It increases stamina, flexibility, and breathing efficiency by expanding capillaries and calming the nervous system. This isn't some trick or stimulant. It's a conscious choice to take back your presence in movement, in intimacy, in life. And listen, after 60, there's a silent enemy that damages a man's sexual health from the inside out. Chronic low-grade inflammation. It doesn't hurt, no fever, no sharp pain, but it quietly eats away at your system, especially the most vulnerable parts, the prostate, blood vessels, and hormone balance. What does this lead to? Constant fatigue, even with good sleep, a sense of not being yourself, even without a clear illness. And worst of all, loss of testosterone. Poor erections, fading desire, like it came out of nowhere. That's where clove steps in, a tiny companion with surprisingly strong support. It contains powerful anti-inflammatory compounds, especially eugenol, proven to reduce inflammation both locally and throughout the body, without the side effects of prescription drugs. Recent research even shows that eugenol helps calm inflammation in the prostate, easing symptoms like frequent nighttime urination, difficulty starting, or that dull pressure in the lower abdomen, things many men silently endure. And for your blood vessels? Eugenol protects the endothelium, the delicate inner lining that's extremely sensitive to inflammation. This improves blood flow and lowers the risk of blockages, even in the vessels supplying the penis. So you see, just 1 clove a day may be a small act, but it's a powerful step in clearing your inner terrain, so your outer life can come alive again. And you know, so many men have come to me, eyes down, ashamed, with a hint of despair, as if they've lost something they'll never get back. I never promise miracles, but I do say one simple, honest thing. We're going to start with one small action. Just 60 seconds a day. No pills, no machines, no one else even has to know, just you. Giving your body a chance. And here's something I've seen again and again through hundreds of real stories. When a man allows himself to pause, to really listen to his body, that's when the body starts to speak back. A deeper sleep, waking up with energy, a morning that begins with the intention to live fully, not just get through the day. That, right there, is the beginning of a true, natural recovery. You don't have to change the world. You just have to start. Once a day. And don't give up. Clove isn't a miracle cure, but it stands for something powerful, your choice to take charge. Your quiet strength, your reminder that you're still here, and you still matter. So if you're hesitating today, try it once. Just once. And if by day 7, 14, or 30, you feel yourself waking up again, more confident, more connected to yourself and to your partner, then maybe, just 1 small clove opened a very big door. And if you're still here, listening with me at this final moment, then I believe there's still a part of you that hasn't given up. A quiet flame, still glowing, just waiting to be lit again. You don't have to do anything drastic. Just begin, with one small act each day, chewing 1 to 2 cloves. Not to go back in time, but to return to the strong, alive man you've always been inside. Don't wait until your health slips away. Don't wait until your relationship feels distant to find your way back. Start today, with your decision, with your consistency, and most of all, with self-respect. If what I shared today made you feel heard, brought you clarity, or even just sparked a little hope, I'm truly glad you were here. And I'd love to invite you to do one more thing. Leave a comment below. Let me know, what's been on your mind? Where are you feeling stuck? And if you'd like to keep walking this journey together, hit the subscribe button, because in the next videos, I'll be sharing more ways to restore your energy, protect your intimacy, and reclaim your vitality, naturally, without shame, and never alone. Your healing doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to begin.